Good morning. Welcome to Grand Thumb Farms on Maizy Lou Farms, doing the Zero to Hero Challenge. I was having lunch under those trees over there and turned around and we've got some fabric. It's our first pallet of fabric. And I think we have enough for 2 more to come out, or maybe 3. And the best time to sell is next month, I believe, so that's all good news. I've got this behemoth of an apparatus here, working on contracts. I got my buddy working on hoeing contracts. He's on his second one. He's got one more after that. I've done a couple of cultivating contracts and a spraying contract. It seems like there was one other small one. I don't remember what it was. But now I'm headed to field 4 to weed. So I'm starting off with a big one. Our money is up. We did some selling, and I have a little clip of me selling stuff off that I may show you. I'm pretty sure I'll show you. And at the end of that clip, there is something that's very odd. I get confused, and you can probably tell, even though it's in a time lapse, why I'm confused. It's a pallet of wood. I'm not going to give it away, but if you watch through it all, and you're able to figure out where it came from or how it got there, it took me a little bit to figure it out. So if you can figure it out on the first try, you notice when it happens, let me know. Anyway, besides that, we did buy a couple of things. We got, we asked them to see if they could find our mower, which we're gonna have to mow this month. And, so we got the mower. I don't remember what the discount was, but we got it used. And we also picked up a trailer. So, and I think it was the same one that we talked about the last time. Anyway, I'm going to get on with this contract and show you the stuff that we sold to get to where we're at. And we'll be back right after that. we're about halfway through the second part of April. Overnight, well, the Field 4 contract went rather easily. Being, I don't know how wide that weeder is. It's huge, though. So it wasn't bad at all. This morning, woke up to the rain, so I got in. I loaded most of the stuff I could on the trailer and stuck it under the cover. We got our first grape juice. I bet it's going to be the best grape juice in Maizy Lou. We'll have to see what the people say. Now, this morning, my helper went out and he did a couple of hoeing contracts, and then he had a little trouble getting to another field, so I did a third one on field 5, which is a large field over on the other side of the stand of trees, on the other side of 4. But while the tractor was out, I was moving the stuff with this little tractor here, and the hitch is kind of deep between the tires, and it was making it difficult to move that trailer because it's got a ball hitch. So I went to the store and bought I'll show it to you. It's a bar that goes between the 3-point hitch, and it's got a little ball on it. It makes it a lot easier to turn and that kind of thing. It was about $120, something like that. Not a big deal, but it's a nice little addition. And then you once it's hooked up, you can lower it somehow. I guess you have to. Oh, whoa! There it is. Found it. We can level it out. I've got to use this to pull the stuff into town, because the tailor or the spinnery has some wool or some fabric to load. I'm hoping they brought it in out of the rain and then brought it back, put it back out for me. Oh, and the trees grew. Look at there. That's kind of neat. I'm gonna go see how much wool we have. If we've got 2, 4, 6 pallets, maybe I'll bring them in. It's a good time to have the wool getting processed, because the fabric prices are up. Not that there's necessarily a bad time. And our money has gone up. I think we're looking for, was it $980 or something like that for that other farm? So we're really close. I think with this and the wood and the fabric, we're gonna be. We'll have the pig farm. That'll be exciting, especially because we can start doing the renovations to the farmyard. I don't, other than the pig food processor, I don't know what else I'm gonna do out there. I also came down here and moved some wool. It was in the rain. It was storming pretty hard. It was hailing. I'm sure there's some hail damage everywhere. But anyway, I moved that wool inside. I'll just move it back out and let those fill up like they should. There wasn't much else that went on. I did a fertilizing contract. I don't remember if that. I guess that was either before or after yesterday when I came back on. But when I returned the machine, the fertilizer spreader, it was solid fertilizer. I used what we had in stock, and then I ended up having to buy some more. And when I returned it, of course, I forgot to get the fertilizer out. When I returned it back to the shop, and so I told the shop, look for some used fertilizer, and I'll buy it. And earlier, 2, 4, 5, I can fit those. Earlier, when I came in here, I originally had parked, when I parked this tractor in here, I parked it right here, and then I came back, and it was sitting back there. It was a very strange phenomenon, but it goes along with the whole ghost theory. But anyway, I'm gonna load these pallets, and then we'll head up to the spinnery, and or we'll go sell, and then go to the spinnery, pick up the wool, and we'll sell the fabric, and we'll sell the fabric together. So I'll be right back. Come on. I know where this trigger is. I've been there before. Oh, it's silly. Found it. First try. This little tractor's not very happy about climbing this hill. Okay, we're looking for big money here. That was not big money. Let's see what the warehouse has for us. A little more. Oh. Got forks in front of me. Need to be careful. Let's try that again. I guess the rest of this we'll sell maybe at the restaurant. That's close. I don't want to drive all the way down to the farmer's market. I wish we had our own farm stand, but maybe we'll once we get this new farm, we'll put a farm stand out on the road coming from that other, I guess it's another town. I don't know. And we can try the restaurant, and then and then restaurant, and then if that didn't work, you ran that stop sign. Then we'll go down to the farmer's market. I still hadn't picked up the mower. It's still sitting over there. I need to do that. Is that 3 pallets? There might be 3 pallets over there. I'm not sure. That's where the big money is going to come from, though. The last time I drove by here, I think I was too close to the building. Or they're not taking it. Yep, too close to the building. Oh, there's some birds. It's way out here. Not that there's a lot of them. I wonder how much the grapes will get. Let's see if we can isolate our grape juice. See how badly they want our grape juice. Oh. Okay. So the next one's the grape juice. Haha. They want it. Like you can tell they want it. $1,700 for A pallet full of juice boxes. Little do they know. Seems like they would make sugar necessary for, well, I guess if it's no added artificial sugars, maybe not. I don't want sugar in my apple juice or grape juice. It's plenty sweet enough. All right, looks like 2 pallets. Another 10 grand. That'll get us much closer. I guess I should double check, see where we're at. Stand by. Let me grab these real quick. Actually, I'm just going to carry these. They're going next door. The tailor shops are over there. So, of course, I don't know where to take it exactly. Oh, I know how I can find out. Stack it on top of each other. Okay. 2 pallets of fabric. They're gonna have to pay a premium for me delivering them. Loading zone. Found it. I noticed the loading zone marker on the spinnery after we arrived there the first time. Oop. This loading zone. Maybe that's the loading for the... Maybe that's the loading, not delivery. I said spinnery, I meant the warehouse. Yep, there it is. 5,100. Oops. 950. Let's see where we're at. Let's check the price of this. You go to the field 38. 930. 949. Well, look at there. We got enough. It's pretty exciting stuff. We made it. We're going to be pig farmers. Of course, we're going to be broke pig farmers. Let's run over there and I guess we'll end this out by, well, we'll see. Let's see what's out there before I say what's exactly going to happen. I think that we may, let's get over there. I'm not going to guess what's going to happen until we get there. All right, we've made it. Let's take a quick gander. Well, I guess we need to open the shed, or to open the sheds, we're going to have to purchase it. Let's buy it. Here we go. Field no. Yes. That gives us no farmland. Buy, yes, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So now we own a house, a petrol tank, a lime station, bale and pallet storage. We got one of those. That huge silo, cow barn, a pig barn, and a couple of greenhouses. All right, let's see what these sheds are like. Okay, it's I was hoping they had a trailer shed down here. I guess these are the same. Yeah. We may keep one of these sheds. We'll see how much they're worth. We'll make that decision. $70,000. And the house is worth 110. I think I want to get. I've always wanted to have one of those sheds with the house in it. We may end up doing that. Let's start selling some stuff. We're starting off with 19,000. Okay. Okay, do you see what I see? It looks like we have enough to buy the third farm. And I didn't think about that. We could buy that farm and be that much further ahead. And still, I don't know what's over there. Let's go see what's over there. I haven't ever paid enough attention. I'm all flustered. I had no idea that we'd be in a position to buy out the last piece of property. My goodness. The wheels are spinning. I cleared that out though pretty good. All right, let's get back to the farm, and or I'll meet you. I'll bring you back in once we get back up there. I'm gonna bring this trailer back to the farm and pick up. Oh, goodness, and pick up pickup truck, and hopefully I can get out on the other side over here. I've never been down this road. It doesn't look like it. Dang it. I made another bad decision. Oh well. I'll see you at the bluff. Well, there's a lot more up here than I thought there was. There's a couple of, at least one big money barn right here. And of course the house. There's no big silo system like was at the other one. I think that's where most of the money came from. Is there only one barn? Yeah, it looks like there's only one barn. But I imagine this is a pretty fancy shed. Looks like it may have a workshop inside of it. So I think, tell you what, we're going to find out next time. I certainly didn't know this is going to end this way. I do appreciate y'all hanging out, and I hope you see me in the next one. This is a great way to end it. Have a good day.